Ah, one more for the game. Come, sit.
You have passed the 13 gates. And you come to my table to play the game of life and death. Your stake is wagered. I refuse none who come here. Yet, I say, turn back. It has been some time since you last sat at the table. Let us begin again. The game begins. One lives and one dies. Let us see what you are made of. Here is the first member of my court, the Jack of Dust. 12 in all must fall before you may challenge me. Let the cards fall where they may. We begin. You can always review your cards here. That first moment, that glinting weapon, the call to action, to adventure. Truly, there is nothing like it. Choose from these options. Oh dear. A moment to savor. That will make you much more effective. I was never a fan of illusion or pretense. Here, I'll make an exception. I cannot expect you to get by without some protection. You can now reflect your opponent's ranged attacks using your shield. Make good use of this skill if you wish to survive. Every step you take consumes food, but you will also heal as you proceed. You're on the final floor of our simple map. Your opponent waits here for you. Find him. If you defeat me, well, it is early to be talking about victories and losses. Let us see what you're made of. I'm sure it's not called Dead Man's Gorge without reason. You can now counter your opponent's attacks. Hit the counter button when you see the flashing indicator. I'm sure you are grateful for that. A strong left arm is as important as a strong right arm, after all. Really? Is that what you're going to do? An ambush? Hardly fair, is it? The most fundamental symbol of might for an age. If you were wondering why you've been collecting all that gold, you now have your answer. We're starting to get into the meat of the game now. The back and forth between resources and rewards. A small aid to navigation, but still. Artifacts provide powerful special abilities to use in combat, but it takes time to ready them. You have reached my first champion. A good man, driven to madness by a war that took all from him. Wife and child, kith and kin. From such dark and brittle iron I forge my tools. Now we see your metal. This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter. Some enemy attacks cannot be blocked or countered. Get out of the way or stop them with your own counterattack. Down into the worms with him. Perhaps there is peace for him in the grave, poor soul. One champion has been sent to the cabinet. Yet we are only at the start of our road. You will face 11 more opponents who will test your strength, your memories, and your resolve. Few fall at the first hurdle. None reach the last. We have wagered, and you have won. You may claim your rewards, yet I will also claim mine. As you improve, so do I. Balance must be retained. shall we deal again? Ah, good. Now you understand the basics, we can begin in earnest. Your hero is returned to his beginning items. Our decks are reset. Welcome to the cabinet, home of the members of my court.